Joey, it's Nelly here with... What do you gotta say, Nick? What do you gotta say to the people at home?
Get out of here.
Get out of here, that's what he's gotta say. Got me and Nick and Brad. We're out doing some grouper fishing today, a little commercial grouper trip. But we got something going on. We got the battle of the electric, big old powerful hulk of an LP. And then I'm fishing my big old powerful hand crank bottom reel, the Oceanic 30 wide made by Maxell on my custom Ketchem Custom bottom rod that I got. It's a 80 to 130 class rod. I can't remember the model blank, but it's a beast. Got it on the Winthrop butt so it can be stand up or bent butt. And I'll be doing some rod holder cranking. Nick will be some rod holder button pushing. And then Brad's got an electric over there as well. Awesome, we'll get the flat line out. With any kind of luck, we'll get something cool on the flat line. And that's what's going down.
Now let's talk about the kind of fishing I'm doing here. I'm holding the line in my hand waiting for the bite. And there it is. So now I'm reeling as fast as I can. Try to get your shoulders up over the reel, use your body weight, turn the handle, get the line as fast as you can so the fish doesn't make it to the rocks. Now there's three possibilities here that are likely. Either a red snapper, very rare and endangered, not at all. A shark, which it's probably not a shark because Nick catches all the sharks on the boat. Or a grouper, that's what I want to catch. But a lot of times you can tell what the fish is depending on the fight. A red snapper often fights really hard, lots of head shakes or tail kicks or whatever, but digging, bounce, bounce, bounce. The rod tip will bounce almost the entire way to the boat, where a lot of times different types of grouper will give up really early or by the end of the fight start floating as well. Here you can see I got a red snapper. Not what we want today, but we're going to go ahead and switch over to Nick and see something better.
You getting tired, Nick?
Oh yeah.
Brad's working over here, Nick's working over there. I'm gonna drop down once Nick's fish comes up. Keep going, keep going. You got the right one, Nicky.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Let go, let go, let go. What do you... Watch out. Nice 30 pounder.
First grouper to hit the deck, and it's about a 30-pound gag grouper. Gag groupers can get over 50 pounds, with 40-pounder kind of being the line where people start calling it a really nice big fish. If you were fishing a tournament and you had a 40-pounder, you'd be pretty excited to go to the scales. Now over on the other side of the boat, Brad has a red snapper. You can see the bright, shiny white down there. That's usually the telltale sign of a red snapper. But Nick is surely getting us started with a solid grouper, but it is not going to be our biggest of the day.
First grouper of the morning. Time for me to send down and get one on the hand crank.
Hey, you want to open that real quick? Is this one full, or you want to throw it on the other side and scoop on top?
Yeah, you can do that. Just you got to plug in though.
Are you doing it or no?
No, fishing, you do it.
I said it was my turn to drop down to the bottom, and we could not have scripted it any better. I'm holding the line again, and then feel the thump. Now I'm turning the handle as fast as I can. I can tell this fish is seriously loading up a lot of weight. To bend that rod takes a really big fish. I actually dropped the reel into low gear just for a second because I wanted to turn the camera on, which I'm lucky worked out in my favor. That reel is like a winch in low gear, but you don't gain line very fast. So I went ahead, popped it back into high gear, and got my shoulders back over it. Now you can see I'm really working on gaining the line up in high gear. The fish is straight down from us right now, and it is a heavy one. So we're gonna let this clip play out and show you what's on the end of it.
Hopeful that it's the right one.
Live bait?
No, not that bait.
What, the man in the
Get
crazy
your whole upper body into it. I'm way off the bottom.
Going out back. Right one.
You got the right one? Looks like the right one, boys. Hang on, I can walk him all the way up. You're good. You're good. I'm gonna walk back. Black belly. Got the black belly in the mouth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's my 40-pounder. Woo! Just like that. Grouper fishing was easy. Now Brad's got the right one. Like we got us a nice little grouper pile going right here. Call them a black belly. So you got the black belly start. That's about it. Yeah, rusty belly, copper belly, black belly. That is a 40-pounder.
Hold him up, Joey. I want to get a good picture.
Well, I'll do him after your fish. I'll hold him up. I'm gonna film this one. I want to see what you got going on. Brad's got one coming up too. Nick, you might want to be careful. Black button. See, feel your line, Nick. See if you feel Brad's line.
Yeah, I just dropped.
I know, but he's coming up as you're going down. That's how you get tangled. All right. Man, it feels good to knock that guy out right away. Nick had the biggest fish of the day for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Ah! Now Brad's gonna pull up one even bigger.
I don't think so.
I think you got the right one though. You got the right one.
I think I got the right one too.
So I'm gonna gaff the line, hand the line to you, and then you're gonna hand line it the rest of the way. Yep, keep going. Stop there. And then you hand line it.
It is the right one.
Yep, another gag coming up.
Smaller.
It's okay. There you go. Pull them all the way in. There we go. I got the gaff. Well, that's 3 groupers, nice and quick. Nice one, Brad.
Button?
Yep.
Okay.
And come pan in and out, like move around. There we go. Starting off the day good. 3-piece McGrouper nugget.
All right. All right.
That was going to be the biggest fish from this spot. Now it's time to change spots, but I do weigh this fish at the end of the video. Let me know what your guess is for the weight on this particular fish before we get to our next spot and keep plugging away at some fish.
Drop them back down to the bottom. I got my reel going down. Nick's got his. Got the new Bimini Bay hoodies. Nick's going for the farmer's tan. I think we got the right one.
I was certain this was a grouper. It thumped it. It fought hard for a couple seconds and then it was just dead weight coming up. I thought I had a nice scamp grouper on here. I'm fighting the rod stand up with the butt of the rod under my right armpit, the grip of the rod on my left knee, and I'm just turning the handle. I got the foot up on the gunnel. I can dip my body weight to get some really good power, and it's a good way for especially skinnier guys like me to get some really good power on these fish. But the fish was white and shiny, so it was, of course, another red snapper for the day. We caught countless red snappers today.
Yeah, I thought for sure that was the right one. Caribbean. Red snapper. No, he ain't floating. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Looks like a jack. Stop! Alright, grab that. Nikki got our first jack of the day.
Got him.
You got it?
Yep, got it.
Here we go. Amberjack.
Right after Nick caught that jack, I got a bite. Now this was on a dead bait, so I was hopeful it wasn't going to be a jack. And it wasn't an amberjack. It was different than what Nick just caught, but I'm turning the handle. They fight hard. They fight all the way to the surface, the fish I got on here. But it's actually a pretty unique fish. We don't get a ton of them, especially this size, and they're pretty good eating fish. So we'll go ahead and show you what we got coming up now.
Yep.
Almaco.
But I just got hit on the way back down. pulling his up. And...
Very nice Almaco, big Almaco jack. Reel, Nick, reel. Turn the handle. Yep, Nicky's got the similar creature on. We'll do a little Almaco amberjack side by side. Oh, sounds like Brad's real stressing. Yep, another one over here. Yeah, we're pulling on some stuff. I'll do that. Let's get the line.
Just saw birds working something pretty strong over there.
Oh yeah? Tunas? Nicky! Groupa!
Oh baby, look at that one.
Chunky groupa! Dang, Nick!
Wasn't expecting that.
You got it?
Yep. Graph's not in all the way.
It's alright. So as far as our Almaco amberjack side by side,
Nice.
that ain't it. What do you got, Brad?
Okay, that's it. Dude, you know what's crazy? This thing hit way off the bottom. I was dropping it back down and
They
got
come up,
hammered.
they come up for it. Hold them up, Nicky. Roll it out. Oh yeah, another grouper going in there. Hang on, I'm gonna get a double with you, Nick.
Alright.
Alright, good. Double up. Thought we had an Almaco and an amberjack, but Nick started floating. Gotta get another layer of ice going. Nick, where are we going now?
We're going diving.
Gotta finish today, I'll put some diving. Couple groupers, couple other things throughout the day. You ready?
Yeah.
Dive time! This is like my first real summer feeling type of day. And you know how to tell if you're on a boat with Nick Furrow? Walk around, if you see the latches in broken toe mode, they're there. I think I'm gonna use my back of my shoe and just kick it like right there as hard as I can, Nick. Can I do that once? Just knock it clean off. Nick likes to try to break some toes.
This is my favorite time of the day, especially after being in a hot boat all day long, to be able to get in the water and immediately greeted with amberjacks everywhere. Now, we were a little hesitant about shooting the amberjacks, and I may be foreshadowing what's about to happen here. But there was pretty dirty water, but lots of amberjacks. And there were some snapper and some other stuff around. I made a drop down just to kind of check it all out. I thought about it. These are about 25 to 30 pound amberjacks, and I aimed at them. I did probably 3 or 4 drops where I could have shot an amberjack, and I aimed at them and really considered it, but I never pulled the trigger on one because I was kind of being a little smart. If you roll an amberjack, if you shoot him and kill him immediately, you're good. But if you don't, a lot of times you're in for a headache, especially where we were diving. It was going to be a really big headache, which you'll see right here as Mr. Nicky Furrow shoots that amberjack. Good shot. He shot it almost from the surface. We had them coming all the way up. And I thought he's good to go. I was not setting him up here on purpose. I'm just trying to film, make my videos. He's at the surface. He's got the amberjack. He's trying to get a hold of it. And then that happened. Now, serious chaos is going to unfold. That is a massive Goliath grouper. Probably, I don't even know, 400 or 500 pounds. I don't know how to estimate the size. But it just engulfed that grouper, and now it's going back down to the wreck. We got our hands on the gun as quickly as possible because we didn't want to lose the gun. Now, together, we both grabbed the reel, stopped it, and started yanking on it to see if we could pull the fish out of the grouper's mouth since it was hanging out of its mouth. Unfortunately, we pulled really hard and got what you call line bite, where the line digs into itself And now the reel is locked up. No more line can come out, so it's just pulling us. But even together, we're no match for this fish. It's going to drag us both down to the bottom with ease. So I'm hanging on to it, getting pulled down towards the bottom, and I clip onto it with a reel I have mounted on the belt, my dive belt. So this is just basically buying us time till we can sort out a solution here. So I do that. I got to loosen up the drag on mine a little bit, and luckily we didn't lose the gun. We got back to the surface, we pulled, we ended up breaking it off and lost Nick's spear. We can't end it like that though, so I take one more drop down, line up a shot on a small mangrove snapper, and pull the trigger. Now you can believe I pulled this fish as hard as I can to get it all the way into me to make sure I wasn't going to lose it like Nick did on that Goliath. He paid the price and I learned from it. So as I got it in though, it was a lot bigger than I thought. Real nice sized mangrove snapper. I'm out of practice. I'm just getting started in my dive season. I brained it with the spear. Went ahead, tossed it into the boat, and it ended up being a pretty fun dive, despite Nick having the Goliath issue.
Well, Nick had a little encounter with a Goliath down there. Then we found this guy. Finished off the day with a quick little dive sesh. Mangrove snapper. Dinner. That's the dinner fish right there. Nick, what happened with yours? Cool. That's all-time worthy of an exclusive interview. What happened, Nick? What was going through your head? You're like, Joey, should I shoot an amberjack? And I'm like, definitely.
You didn't help me.
I didn't think
Can you help me now, though?
Yeah, I'll help you here. Remember the time you got stuck in a wetsuit and had a panic attack?
Yeah,
All right, the official weight. We got our pile of fish. Didn't kill it, but got some good ones.
You have to hold it. Oh my gosh, that's tough. You need a thing with a
There it goes.
a stand with a hook.
Need a forklift.
Weak.
Oh, damn.
What's he at?
43.8.
43.8.
Ah, jumbos.
Pushing 44.
Wow.
Ryan McKay,
Who caught that one?
your record's beat. That's my biggest gag.
That's a big one.
Pumped. Gotta do one more shot holding him up.
Brad, why don't you and Brad take a photo real quick?
Time to gut him and pack him.
That's hard work.
Yep, the big grouper. Ate this crab.
You could actually mount that crab.
I think Nick's gonna eat this crab.
This is gorgeous.